Have you ever noticed how your stomach seems to act up more often these days, especially when you're stressed, tired, or even just sitting too long? Maybe it's a dull ache after lunch, or a bloated, uncomfortable feeling that just won't go away. You've tried different foods, over-the-counter remedies, maybe even skipped meals hoping it would help, but nothing seems to do the trick for long. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Stomach pain and digestive troubles are incredibly common as we get older. But here's something many folks overlook. Sometimes the root of the problem isn't just in your belly. It starts with your breath and your mind. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How can something as simple as breathing help with stomach pain? Well, you're about to find out. In this video, we're going to talk about a natural and gentle approach to easing stomach discomfort through mindful breathing and simple meditation. And don't worry, we're not diving into anything complicated. No sitting cross-legged on the floor unless you want to. No chanting, no incense. Just easy, calming techniques that you can do from the comfort of your chair, even while watching your favorite TV show. Let's start by looking at something we often take for granted: breathing. Most of us breathe without ever thinking about it, and that's part of the problem. Over time, especially when we're feeling stressed, anxious, or in pain, our breath becomes shallow. It stays up in the chest, short and tight. That type of breathing can actually make your stomach pain worse. It keeps your body tense, your digestive system sluggish, and your nervous system on high alert. But here's the good news. With just a few minutes of focused breathing a day, you can start to relax your entire body, calm your nervous system, and gently support your digestion. Try this with me now. Sit comfortably in your chair. Rest your hands on your lap. And just take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel your belly expand gently, and now slowly exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale, deep and smooth, and exhale, letting your shoulders drop. Feels nice, doesn't it? Even after just 2 breaths, you might already feel a bit more relaxed. That's because when you breathe deeply, you're signaling to your body that it's safe. You're shifting from fight or flight mode into rest and digest. That shift is key to relieving stomach pain naturally. Now imagine doing that for just 5 minutes a day. Maybe in the morning while the coffee's brewing, or right before bed. It's not just calming, it's powerful. And the best part? It's completely free and always available to you. Let me share a quick story with you. A woman I know, June, she's 74 now, used to have terrible stomach cramps after dinner. She thought it was her diet, so she cut out spicy food, then dairy, then even tomatoes. But nothing really helped. One day, she started doing slow breathing exercises right before her evening meal. Nothing fancy, just 5 minutes of slow belly breathing. After a week, her cramps were noticeably less. After a month, she barely had them at all. Was it magic? Nope. It was just her body finally getting the message. You're safe. It's okay to relax. Now let's build on that foundation with something just as simple, gentle, guided meditation. And no, this doesn't mean emptying your mind or sitting in silence for hours. Meditation is really just the practice of paying attention, of gently guiding your focus, usually to your breath, your body, or a calming thought. Here's a really easy one to try. Sit comfortably again. Close your eyes if you'd like. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, say to yourself quietly, I am calm. Breathe in and breathe out, I am at ease. Again, inhale, exhale, and just keep repeating those words silently to yourself. I am calm. I am at ease. This simple practice is more than just words. It's a way of gently shifting your body and mind into healing mode. Because when you're calm, your digestive system works better. Your stomach isn't clenching or reacting to stress, it's functioning the way it's meant to. You might notice that when you're worried, angry, or even just rushing around, your gut feels off. That's not in your imagination. The brain and the gut are closely connected. In fact, doctors often call the gut your second brain. That's why calming the mind has such a big impact on how your stomach feels. You don't need to spend hours doing this. Even a few minutes a day can work wonders. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't skip that, right? So why not give your mind and body the same daily care? And don't worry about doing it perfectly. Some days your mind will wander. Some days you'll forget to breathe slowly. That's okay. This is about progress, not perfection. The goal is simply to make space for calm in your day. That calmness will ripple through your body, including your stomach. So if you're someone who's been battling with belly discomfort and looking for something gentle, something natural, something that actually makes you feel better instead of more frustrated, this is a wonderful place to start. Breathing and meditation may sound simple, but they're powerful tools. Tools that are already in your hands, or rather, in your lungs and your mind. Now, I want to talk to you about something most of us have been taught to ignore: tension. Not the big, obvious kind like when your back is aching or your head is pounding, but the quiet, sneaky kind that hides in your shoulders, your jaw, or yes, even your belly. Think about it. When you're feeling overwhelmed, worried, or frustrated, where do you feel it first? For many people, especially as we get older, the answer is the gut. It tightens, bloats, gets uneasy. And we think, must have been what I ate. But so often, it's what we're feeling, not eating, that's behind the discomfort. That's where body awareness meditation comes in. Don't let that phrase scare you off. It just means tuning into how your body feels, one area at a time. It's like taking a gentle scan from your head down to your toes, noticing tension and letting it go. Let's try it together now. You don't have to lie down or change clothes or do anything special. Just sit where you are, take a breath, and gently bring your attention to your forehead. Is it tight? Are your eyebrows drawn together without you realizing it? If they are, just soften them. Let the muscles loosen. Now bring your awareness to your jaw. Is it clenched? If so, just let it relax. Let your tongue rest gently at the bottom of your mouth. Now move your attention down to your shoulders. Are they rising up toward your ears? Gently let them drop. Let them feel heavy and loose. Now bring your focus to your stomach area. Don't try to change anything. Just notice. Is it tight? Are you holding your breath? If you feel any tension there, imagine it softening. Imagine a warm light, like sunlight, gently filling your belly and easing everything inside. That's all it takes. A few minutes of quiet awareness. You're not judging what you feel or trying to fix it. You're simply listening. And believe me, that alone is powerful. You see, our bodies speak to us all the time, but we're often too busy or too distracted to hear them. When we start listening, we give ourselves the chance to heal. I remember a man named Carl, in his early 80s, who had chronic bloating and stomach tightness. Doctors didn't find anything serious, but it kept bothering him. He started doing this kind of body scan each morning before breakfast and again before bed. Within weeks, he told me, I didn't even realize how much tension I was holding until I let it go. His symptoms didn't vanish overnight, but they eased. And for him, that was a game changer. Now, let's talk about rhythm. The rhythm of your day and how it affects your gut. Most of us thrive on some kind of routine, but when that routine gets disrupted, late meals, missed rest, scattered sleep, our digestion suffers too. So here's a gentle practice you can add to your morning routine. Right after you wake up, before you check your phone, before you even get out of bed, just place your hands on your stomach. Take 3 slow, deep breaths into your belly. Feel it rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Then, silently set an intention for the day. Something simple like, today, I will treat my body with kindness. That tiny practice, done every morning, can anchor your nervous system and set a calm tone for the hours ahead. When you begin the day with calm, your digestive system gets a head start too. Now, what about during the day when things start to build up? Maybe you get a worrying phone call, or lunch didn't sit quite right, or you're just feeling unsettled. That's where the power of pause comes in. We forget that we can pause. We forget we're allowed to. In the middle of the noise and the to-do lists, even just stepping away for 1 minute, yes, just 1 minute, to take a few mindful breaths can reset your entire system. Try this the next time you feel your stomach starting to act up or you feel stress creeping in. Close your eyes, if it's safe to do so. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, say in your mind, let go. That's it. Breathe in and let go. Not just of the breath, but of the tightness, the pressure, the worry. It sounds simple, but over time, that little pause teaches your body a new way to respond. Instead of bracing for pain, it starts preparing for peace. One woman told me she sets a soft alarm on her phone every 2 hours, not to check something, but just to breathe. She calls it her calm check-in. It reminds her to soften her stomach, slow her breath, and come back to center. And she swears her digestion has never been better. Remember, your body wants to heal. It really does. But sometimes it needs a little help from you to get there. Breathing, meditation, awareness, they're not about controlling the body. They're about cooperating with it, creating space, making peace. You might not see results instantly, and that's okay. Healing, especially the kind that comes from within, happens slowly. Like the way a flower opens, quiet, steady, one petal at a time. So be patient with yourself. And more than anything, be kind to yourself. You've already taken the first step just by being here, by listening, by trying. That matters. That means something. Your body feels that. And with that growing sense of calm, let's continue this journey together. Because this journey you're on, toward calm, comfort, and better health, it's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up. It's about being gentle with yourself, even on the hard days. Especially on the hard days. Let's now turn our attention to something we sometimes forget to care for: the mind. You see, the gut and the mind are more connected than we used to think. In fact, many scientists now call the gut our second brain, because when you're anxious, upset, or holding on to emotional tension, your digestive system feels it too. Have you ever noticed how a stressful phone call or bad news can leave you feeling nauseous or bloated within minutes? That's not your imagination. It's your nervous system sending stress signals right to your stomach. This is why meditation isn't just about breathing deeply or sitting quietly. It's also about calming the mind. And one of the most helpful, easy ways to do that is with something called guided imagery. Now don't worry, you don't need any fancy apps or equipment for this. All you need is your imagination. And we've all got one of those, don't we? Here's how it works. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and picture a place where you feel completely safe and relaxed. It could be real or imaginary, maybe a quiet beach with gentle waves, a peaceful forest, or a cozy room with a warm fireplace. Anywhere that makes you feel at peace. Now imagine yourself in that place. Picture the colors, the sounds, the smells. Take it all in slowly, like you're really there. Let yourself stay in that scene for a minute or two, or as long as you like. What you're doing without even realizing it is giving your brain a break from stress, and in turn, giving your body a chance to heal. The stomach can relax when the mind feels safe. That's something we often forget as we grow older, that we can create peace from within, no matter what's going on around us. I remember a woman named Elaine, a lovely 78-year-old with a lifetime of wisdom and a very sensitive stomach. Every afternoon, after her walk, she'd sit in her sunroom and close her eyes for 10 minutes, imagining herself walking through the garden of her childhood home. She swore those 10 minutes did more for her digestion than any over-the-counter medicine ever did. You might be thinking, but my mind doesn't sit still that easily. That's okay. Most minds don't, especially at first. The key is not to force it. If your thoughts wander, let them. Gently bring them back to your peaceful image. No judgment, just kindness. Every time you do that, you're training your nervous system to respond to stress with calm instead of chaos. Another beautiful practice that helps calm both the stomach and the mind is something called loving-kindness meditation. Again, no need for anything fancy. It's just a simple way of sending out good thoughts, first to yourself, then to others. You sit quietly, breathe, and say gently in your mind, "May I be calm. May I be healthy. May I be at peace." Then you think of someone you care about and say, "May they be calm. May they be healthy. May they be at peace." It might sound small, but the shift this creates inside you, it's big. When you fill your mind with kindness, your body follows. Your stomach stops bracing for trouble. Your breath deepens. Your heart softens. It's a ripple effect, inside and out. Now, before we wrap up, let's bring everything together in a way you can use each day, even if your schedule is busy or your energy is low. Try starting your morning with 3 deep belly breaths. It sets the tone for the day, gently waking up your digestive system and your nervous system. In the afternoon, maybe before lunch or a nap, Take 2 or 3 minutes for a short body scan or peaceful imagery, whatever feels easier that day. Just check in with yourself. Ask, what does my body need right now? And then listen. Then in the evening, before bed, spend a quiet moment with a loving kindness thought toward yourself, toward someone you love, or even toward someone who's hard to love. You'll be surprised how much lighter your body feels when you carry less tension into your sleep. This isn't about adding more to your to-do list. This is about creating little pockets of peace, tiny, sacred moments you can return to anytime, anywhere. I know life can be unpredictable. Some days your body will feel good. Other days it might not. But no matter what kind of day you're having, you can always come back to your breath. You can always come back to calm. And that, my friend, is a kind of power that no pill can give you. There's no need to push or rush. Healing doesn't happen in a straight line. Just take one breath, one gentle step at a time. You've lived through so much. You've earned the right to feel good in your body, to feel peace in your mind, and to care for yourself in a way that feels simple, loving, and real. You're not alone on this journey. And every moment you spend being kind to your body, whether it's with breath, with stillness, or with a simple smile, is a moment well spent. So take this with you as you move through your day. Your breath is your anchor. Your mind is your compass. And your body is wiser than you think. There's something powerful about slowing down and paying attention, not just to what hurts, but to what helps. By now, you've seen how something as simple as your own breath can become your medicine. You've learned how calming the mind can calm the belly. And maybe, just maybe, you're already starting to feel that gentle shift within you, that little voice saying, "This is what I've been needing." Sometimes, relief doesn't come in the form of a prescription. Sometimes it comes in the quiet, in the pause between thoughts, in that deep exhale that says, "I'm safe, I'm okay, I'm healing." Now, before we bring everything to a close, I want to share one last idea with you. Something you can carry with you, even when the stomach aches or the stress creeps in. It's the practice of presence. And I know that word gets tossed around a lot these days, but stay with me here. This isn't about some lofty philosophy. This is about sitting in your favorite chair, feet warm, tea in hand, and simply being right where you are. You see, when we worry about our health, about the people we love, about things we can't control, we're not really here. We're off somewhere else in our minds. And that pulls us out of the body, out of balance, out of peace. But when we choose to return, even for a moment, something beautiful happens. We begin to heal, not just physically, but emotionally too. And here's how you can gently practice that. The next time you're eating a meal, try putting the fork down between bites. Breathe. The next time you're walking, whether it's down the hallway or around the block, notice how your feet touch the floor, how the breeze brushes your skin. No judgment, no rush, just awareness. Even when you're lying in bed at night, if your stomach feels tight or your thoughts feel heavy, try placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Whisper to yourself something kind like, "I am safe. I am healing. I am here." These little moments might not seem like much at first, but they build strength, trust, and peace from the inside out. There's a quiet kind of courage in caring for yourself like this. A quiet kind of strength in choosing breath over tension, stillness over noise. And every time you make that choice, you send your body a clear message. You are loved. You are supported. You are not alone. You've already taken the most important step just by listening, just by being curious enough to explore a new way to feel better. That says something beautiful about you. It says you're still learning, still growing, still investing in the life you're living. And that is something worth celebrating. So whether your stomach pain comes and goes, or it's been lingering longer than you'd like, remember this. You have tools now. You have breath. You have awareness. You have a way to meet the discomfort with compassion rather than fear. And that changes everything. It's not about fixing yourself. You're not broken. It's about tuning in, listening, soothing the parts of you that have been holding on too tight for too long. And when you do that, when you soften, even just a little, you begin to make space for relief, for ease, and for joy. And let's not forget joy, because healing doesn't have to be all serious and somber. There's joy in a quiet morning, in laughter with a friend, in your favorite soup on a rainy day. When you bring mindfulness into those moments, when you breathe through them with presence, you're not just managing pain, you're inviting life in. So please keep showing up for yourself. Keep trying these gentle practices. You don't have to get it right. You don't have to do it every day. Just begin again whenever you need to. Let your breath lead you. Let your body teach you. And let your heart stay open to the possibility that comfort, true, lasting comfort, might be closer than you think. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. Maybe share in the comments what part you're going to try first. Was it the deep belly breathing? The guided imagery? That hand-over-heart moment at bedtime? Your story could help someone else feel a little less alone on their path. And if this video gave you even one new idea or moment of relief, would you do me a small favor? Click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. It helps us reach more people who need these gentle reminders, and it means the world to me. You deserve to feel good in your body, to feel calm in your mind, and to wake up each day knowing that healing is possible no matter your age, no matter your past, no matter what's going on around you. So here's to breathing easier, to softening the edges, to creating small moments of peace that ripple through the rest of your life. And most of all, here's to you. Still growing, still glowing, still here. Take a deep breath with me now. Inhale and exhale. You're doing just fine. We'll talk again soon. Until then, stay well and be gentle with yourself.